Listen, this is a tough market, and it's going to get tougher before it gets better. Now, the number one thing that you can do to improve your business is pick up your phone. It is remarkable, pathological, how many loan officers just don't pick up their phone. I know this because I call a ton. Now, Carl White has a book that he's going to give to you, a #1 bestseller, and I'll tell you what, why wouldn't you get it? It might just help your business because that is, and I'll tell you, I agree with them, the #1 thing that we can immediately do that doesn't cost you any money, that can help you today. All you have to do is click this banner right over there. Now on with the show. So yesterday we asked the question, have we hit rock bottom? The point being, we don't know until we've come out of all the yuck. However, we can look at indicators that allow us to get a glimpse into the future. Now here's one. According to Bloomberg, over a third or 37% of small businesses are not making their full rent payments. That means 1/3 of small businesses are on the verge of going under. Now, when you consider the economy killing moves by the Fed, it sure looks like this is a reality that frankly should frighten the hell out of all of us. Further,
according to Hugo Alonso, the host of Stay Winning, a financial health podcast, there are 1.4 million realtors in the country, 800,000 of whom have not closed a transaction this year.
Now, what we don't know is how many of those realtors make up the 37% of small businesses missing their payments right now. Probably some at the broker level, but what the real takeaway is, businesses both inside and outside of real estate are struggling in ways that would suggest higher unemployment figures are right around the corner. And I don't think any move at this point by the Fed is going to change that. Now, to just get it out of the way all at once, Joanna?
The Mortgage Bankers Association forecasts a recession in the first half of 2023, with the unemployment rate at 5.5% and inflation at the 2% target by the end of next year. The economic dislocation will bring mortgage originations down to $2.05 trillion in 2023 compared to $2.26 trillion this year, according to the trade group. However, other industry forecasters believe that the MBA's projections, which anticipate a 9% production decline in 2023, are actually rather rosy.
Jeez, all right already! God! So as Cheech and Chong once said, yeah, things are tough all over.
Things are tough all over. Rated R. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
And that was a comedy about doing a lot of drugs. The only part of that statement that Cheech and Chong made that the mortgage industry and the real estate industry is missing is the comedy part.
Wait, there's much, much more.
Over 1 million Americans fear losing their homes.
And that's only because there's 50 million delusional Americans who think they're not going to lose their homes.
According to a Lending Tree survey, across the U.S., 3.71% of owner-occupied houses aren't caught up on their mortgage payments. Of people in owner-occupied households that are caught up on their mortgage payments is 60.43%, while 35.47% own their homes free and clear. Of those not caught up on their mortgages, 19.62% across the U.S. report being either somewhat or very likely to leave their home due to foreclosure in the next 2 months.
That's absolutely crazy to me. When you think about the fact that everybody is sitting on a ton of equity, to understand that there are people who are simply accepting foreclosure as their future. This should scream at every realtor in the country through a megaphone as if it were being whispered to you. My God, 800,000 of you realtors have not closed a transaction this year, and I'm here telling you with statistical certainty that you have homeowners in your community who have accepted the fact that the sheriff is going to come knocking on their door in the future and that is inevitable. You should do something about it. Reach out to these people. Be like Annette Benning and sell these damn houses.
I will sell this house today.
Listen, don't look outward right now. Look inward. I've known great markets, and I mean great markets, where some realtors and some lenders were in a personal recession. You get this? The market was fine, but you were in a recession, and you lost, didn't you? Why? Well, because of you. Well, now the market's in a recession, but that doesn't mean that you have to be in one, because the other side of that coin is this. I know people who are killing it right now in this market. Right, Tony Ray? Right, Shannon Hoff? Who, because they are not in a recession, it doesn't matter what the market is doing. Or like they say in that movie Cool Hand Luke, right now, my friends, get your mind right.